Yeah, I love that stuff. The first time I heard Heart for Sight was, I believe, 4 years ago from a friend. This is the third hike that I've been to now.
When it comes to hiking by myself, I'm just not too comfortable with it. Maybe trails near my house that I've been hiking for the past 10 years I'm a little bit more comfortable at, but getting active in a safe way has always been tricky for me, because I love to be spontaneous and adventurous, especially with my hiking, but it's very tricky when you're visually impaired, so to make sure that you're going with people that you trust, who can watch out for you, it makes the experience a lot more enjoyable for me, so I don't have to stress out too much.
About 4 years ago, I met the founder, Joseph Burton of Hearts for Sight. So he had this idea of how to bring wellness and nutrition and also activity to the blind community.
It's our first hike of the year. I want to thank everybody for being here. It's the Heart for Sight hike.
Heart for Sight started when I got to know a little bit more about the blind and visually impaired community. I realized that there was a need that wasn't being addressed, which is the health and wellness of our population.
I met Joseph at a convention. A few months later, after we've been friends, he started talking to me about his idea. I said, oh, that's a good idea. I want to help you out with that because I have a lot of experience with nonprofit organizations.
I joined the Hearts for Sight board last year in June. I'm just so passionate about fitness, and I just love working out and being active. So there's a lot of restricting factors when it comes to working out, especially at a gym when you're visually impaired, and worrying about safety on hikes.
I thought of Hearts for Sight as a way to break down barriers so that we can improve upon our health and wellness in our community. So whether that's providing accessible fitness opportunities, encouraging people to be more active in their community, that's really what Hearts for Sight is all about.
They have people that guide you, then work with you, and you work slow, and it makes life more, bearable.
All of our events are adaptable. So with our hiking, we have our sighted assistants to help us navigate the hikes. We also provide bike rides that are sponsored by Wheel Fun Rentals. And then we also do our yoga series, which we host once a month.
So joining Hearts for Sight and doing the activities that they do have just been amazing, and I absolutely love being a part of it.
Thank you guys all for coming out. This is an official Hearts for Sight Sierra Club collaboration.
Every hike that we have or host are sanctioned hikes with the Sierra Club. What that means is we have an official sponsorship with the club here in Los Angeles. And really what their role and responsibility are, at least for us, is to scout hikes, make sure that they're safe. And then they also help us with volunteers because, of course, a lot of our participants are visually impaired and some of them need sighted assistance.
This is actually fulfilling one of the specific missions of the Sierra Club, which is to bring people into the wilderness, especially those who don't have access. Raquel and Joseph put a lot of time and effort into planning everything and making sure everyone's taken care of. I really support what they're doing. I was surprised there's not more organizations like this.
It's amazing how Will finds all these hiking spots. Yeah.
We believe in overall wellness, which includes physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And our hopes with the Heart for Sight Foundation is that we provide that space where someone with a visual impairment can know that this is a place that they can go to meet those things.
Pick your feet up. Pick your feet up. Big step right here.
I would love to do Zumba, dancing, even dancing, because I think they're good form of exercises. But it's, we have to find people who would be trained to also help us, be verbal instead of us watching a video.
The main thing that we've been trying to work on is just finding a location so we can offer more services. I know also like meditation classes, more well-being classes, maybe even having a formal gym where we have equipment that people can use, because every time that I go to my gym, it's a big struggle, if there's not a trainer there to work specifically just with me. I definitely struggle with using the machines. So our goal is to definitely be able to have that location so we can provide accessible fitness opportunities for the visually impaired.
We're a nonprofit, so a lot of what we do is directly benefiting the community we serve. So monetary donations would be greatly appreciated, and we're always looking for volunteers. The support that we get from the community is what allows us to be Hearts Recite, really. So we want to say thank you to our partners. Thank you to our members.
We're doing such important work, and visually impaired people, we want to get out there and make healthy choices, and I really think that this organization is so important. So when I heard about it, I was so excited to be able to join the board and be a part of something that I'm so passionate about.
With sight loss or diminished sight, you start to bring in your other senses, so hearing and feel and smell. So you can enjoy nature just like the other person. You might not can see, Mount Baldy and all the beautiful snow and this, that, and another, but you can still enjoy the same environment.
You meet a lot of people here that I didn't know before, and they like the same thing that I like, nature. I like hiking, I like walking.
Joseph has a really good vision for this organization, and he's worked so hard over the past couple years to even turn it into what it is today. So I think it can only go uphill, and we can just get more people to come out to our events, get more volunteers, and just hopefully help more people.